Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. In this episode, what we want to do, so we built all these rockets in the last one, and this is our interplanetary landing one. We haven't put in the atmosuit docks yet, just because, um, well, we don't want dupes that are building this to have to take off or leave their atmosuit on the ground. It'd be annoying. So, what we're going to do here. Um, what we're going to do today is we're going to we need better fuel not fuel, food, if we want to have our dupes stay on planet for longer. So the goal for today is to get berry sludge online. So if you look in the database, well, I pressed every button there. Here is berry sludge, and you can see that it's still a plus 3 food, so it gives, I believe, plus 8 morale. I'll double check that. I might be able to check in here if I look. If actually I've never made any, so why would I be able to see? Anyways, I'm pretty sure it gives a plus 8 morale, and so it should be good enough for on the actual ship itself. And then it never spoils, so we don't have to worry about that. And you just make it in the microbe musher. Here's berry sludge. Yeah, plus 8 morale. So it's going to be half of what we're currently feeding them, morale-wise, but it won't ever spoil, so they can stay on planet for a lot longer of an amount of time. And that's the goal. So we need two things. We need more bristleberry, or well, we need a bristleberry farm, and we need a sleet wheat farm. So we're going to build both of those, and I know it says that I don't have, I think I have sleet wheat seeds somewhere, I'm sure. Let's see. Am I spelling it wrong? Is it, nope. Well, I know I have Megafrond at least, so I guess we could do Megafrond spores instead. I didn't realize I never had, any, I'm surprised, okay. Well, anyways, we'll use Megafrond. I've gotten a few through the portal, and then Bristleberry, I think, maybe, do I have some of those? Because if I don't have any of those, then we're just going to go to another planet with neither. What's the name of the actual... Is it just bristleberry seed? I could have sworn I had gotten some of this. Bristle Blossom, which is grown with the... What's the seed called? A blossom seed. Okay. Oh, I don't have any. Huh. Well, then. Change of plans. We're going to another planet with our same food. And I think maybe... What's one that would have bristle blossoms? This planet, perhaps? I could teleport over here and start grabbing, like, bristle blossoms, actually. If this one has them, which it might. So... maybe we do that instead. We go and we teleport a few of our dupes over, one of our dupes over to try the other planet. I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Since I really do not want to go to another planet with, our current food. Oh, why are these all halted? No one's delivered sand? I need more farmers. This is a different side tangent problem. You can see, like, this is growth halted fertilization for polluted dirt. We have a lot of polluted dirt. It's just there's too much stuff that all of our farmers have to do. So things have been taking a little while, and we're running out of, well, we need more dupes in general, because you can also see meal lice is literally rotting on the floor down here. It needs to be carried up. It's a problem. I need more dupes, basically. We need to go up to our max of 32, and I think I need another couple farmers. Anyways, I think bristle blossoms would be nice to go and get, so I'm going to look and see if I can get one from one of those, our neighbor planet. Okay, I've decided. I'm going to send one dupe over via teleporter, and we're gonna very quickly just try to get them to like find the teleporter back. I just want to see if the planet even has bristleberry, because I don't remember what biomes have what. I know that it has all these. I can't tell. Is that bristleberry right there in this jungle biome? I think it might be. And so that's what we want. But I want to just kind of see what's on the other side, and then we'll have someone come right back. Um, don't need them to stay over for a long time. And it has to be either Stinky or Travaldo, since they're my only two diggers, and we need someone who can get through everything. So, Stinky, good luck. Now, yeah, have fun on the other side, and you ready? Go for it. The first dupe to another planet. Whoomp. All right, so you just got reprinted. There's the output supply. I know there's another dupe here. I don't want to break them out just yet. Okay, so there's the return teleporter. Yes. Would sure hope it comes back to my main planetoid. Imagine if it went to another one. Oh my god, that would be crazy. I just want you to dig around a little bit while you're over here. See if you can find that jungle biome. If you wouldn't mind. Oh, there's no resources you find. Okay. Yep. Now, over here, come this way a little bit. This is active, I believe, right? Yeah, it is. The other one has a, like a, um, cooldown now, I believe, since we just used it. Yeah, it's, recharging 5 cycles until the next person could come through. But I just want to see, do a little bit of mining. Over here, this is what it is. Bomb lily. There's spindly grub fruit, which is great. Ah, up here, okay. It's bomb lily, but not... Yeah, that's what it is. It's bomb lily, not bristleberry. Where do you get bristleberry from again? I really can't remember. Which biome? We might not be able to get it. Except through the portal. Or, whatever, printer. Let me look on the wiki and see where you actually get bristleberry from and see if it's on this planet at all. Otherwise, we might have to go to, like, one of these planets. See if we can find it on any of them, maybe. But I kind of doubt it. I bet if it would be on any of them, it would be on our second planet. I guess I've just gotten unlucky in 1,200 cycles to not get a bristleberry seed. Okay, so turns out it's the sandstone biome, and which is the basic starting biome for most like non-DLC planetoids. None of these have it. So we're just gonna look in here real quick and see if maybe I just somehow missed it. Nope. Okay. Well, we're never gonna. We just need to wait for the portal to give us the opportunity. Isn't there a thing that you can like redirect and buy a seed? It's this, the printer scepter. Let's try using this because maybe I could get a bristleberry seed from this. I haven't used it all game, but let's go for it. That I really want bristleberry. The possibility of food spoiling and then them being still 5 tiles away from the home planet, not good idea. So let's look and see. Let's see if I can use this printerceptor and get the bristleberry seed. Okay, I got the access code and everything for the printerceptor. I don't know how this works, but I guess intercept charge. We had one waiting. I'm guessing I need... Do I need actual 3 charges before I can choose something? Okay. And I'm sure they'll get around to storing data banks eventually. Do I even have any on this planet? I've got 3 left. Okay, well... Yeah, I don't know about that. I might need to send up my rocket to get a few more data banks here at some point. Oops. Okay, anyways. I think since we can't really get the food... well, I guess with the Printerceptor I probably can. I don't know. I guess I'll wait for the Printerceptor and get a bristleberry seed. It's just going to take a long time to get berry sludge, but I guess in the meantime I can set up a farm for them somewhere. And, you know, constantly keep fixing minor things here and there around the entire base because we have so many inefficient tasks that get done that I'm slowly working on making better. I'm... Ooh, shoot. This is too cold to even have the steam turbines on anymore. Oh, shit. How cold is it down here? 450? Oof. What can you... How hot can this survive up to? 325. Hmm. Do I dare? I'm tempted to just release the, like, break the seal and just slowly let steam come in here. And then the steam will just come through naturally. Feels like that's probably a really bad idea, though, but, I mean, we're just dumping polluted water in here at this point. It's not even boiling on the window tile. Oh, my God. Okay, let me think about what I can do to fix this. Yeah, none of the steam turbines are running. Ooh, shoot. Okay. I need to fix this, like, now. Ignore everything else. We need to fix this. I've been putting it off too long. So, yeah, you can see this is our relative temperature now. It used to be when I had it on this setting, you can't go higher than this. All of this was deep, deep red, like right here. Now, it's as cold as can be. We have basically finished sucking out all the heat from this area. There's a little bit of heat left right down here at the very end where I couldn't build this, but it's off. There's nothing I could do about that. Trying to decide. I'm think I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna save a backup of the save, and I'm just going to remove these tiles. So the steam will just be able to go in here and immediately interact with all of this 400-degree stuff. It might overheat everything instantly, or it might actually just be fine. We'll see. It is a little bit dangerous to have this water here, but it'll just come down here, hit this, and flash immediately to steam. Let me do a backup save and see if this will work. And in the meantime, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to start thinking of new ways to um do this, which is just boil our water. So I think maybe it's about time. The oil biome has been cleared for a while now. I think it's about time that we build a core desalinator. It would be nice, though, to use this space right up here. Or, well, really what sucks is that we have... Ooh, what is this? Ethanol gas? Ooh, ugly. Really what sucks is that we have all of these thermal fissures right here. Because I would want to build it right in the center so that we can evenly go out to either side to harvest the core. But I think maybe right here is pretty good. Can I dismantle this? I can, yeah. So maybe right around here, we build spike down, and then we'll build across. And hopefully by the time that we actually need a lot more heat to go over throughout all of this, we'll have gotten, like, I don't know, niobium or something so that we can transfer the heat better. I know supercoolant would still evaporate. It's better for cooling things than it is for heating things, but we'll figure something out. But for this right now, I think I'm going to do that save, and we're just going to break these tiles. I want to see what happens. It might overheat. It probably will, but I don't know how much I care. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. First tile. You sure you want to be in there? Okay. When this happens, let's see. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, and I'll have to revert the save. But I'm just curious. The other option to bring out the last remaining little bits of heat from in here is to put a... Okay. So there goes the steam. Down into here. You can see... let's see what the temperature is. It's kind of difficult to tell because I guess maybe I could get the relative temperature to the right spot, roughly. Sort of. Okay. And of course, we get an autosave right when I'm doing everything. Okay, so Steam is slowly filling in. Well, not slowly. It did fill in almost instantly. Guess we'll see. We'll see. The temperature down here is immediately cooling a lot. Yeah. Basically, what we're curious about is if any of the stuff up in this part of the room will ever get above the, like, 325, 275 for this. Basically, 275, because that's what the overheat temperature is for almost all of these things. So, we will see. I'm going to leave it open for a little bit and see if it breaks. Hopefully not. And I also need to ban anybody else from going in here. I don't want them opening this door because then, well, we'll get heat leak through right here. So we're going to basically just leave it from now on. And if they need to get down here, we'll build... Actually, I'm just going to fully not allow anybody through that airlock. So, I don't know. It might not be able to bring the heat up anymore fast enough. So, I don't know. And how cold is this tile? It's still 300 degrees. That's good. You can kind of see, like, some heat transfer at the very borders here. Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't know. Temperature has it been rising in here at all? Not really. Sort of, actually. It's like right where the water is dropping down right here is a very hard cutoff point. You can see there. That's the best way to put it. It's super hot down here and then freezing cold up in this box where all the water is. Maybe I'll put some temperature shift plates right here. That way we'll really draw the temperature out of this area. All of this is probably a bad idea. Don't really care. No, not emergency. This is just regular build it. Okay. Look at that. Heat being injected in. Still well below the point where any of these would overheat. But like I said, we will see. I'm going to leave it for a little while. It might overheat. It might not. I don't really care anymore. Way down here, you can see the steam is almost 500 degrees. But I don't know. Kind of a little bit of an experiment here. The steam turbines are back on. That's good. That's a good sign. And everything's melting immediately, but it might get too hot. Amazingly, nothing has overheated yet or melted. I've been watching this auto sweeper since I think it might be it's in like the hottest spot in the room. I guess really the thermo sensors, but I don't think that has an overheat temperature. The auto sweeper is at it overheats at 275. It's currently 230. That's with the thermal aqua tuner on right next door. I guess we will see. We're now dumping the exhaust water right through here. I don't know. Well, I'm curious once this thermal aqua tuner turns off, if it ever turns off. It might. Oh, it turned off for half a second there. Okay, I want to see if the temperature on the auto sweeper drops again once the thermal aqua tuner is off. Doesn't look like it. It might be getting hotter and hotter and hotter in this room, and It's just not going to be able to work. I don't know. Or no, I shouldn't. I was about to say, or we could just let things that are below 275 break, or like just deal with it. But I think that would probably be a rather bad idea. It kind of looks like it's dropping in temperature again. It's almost well, and then the thermal tuner turns on, and it's gonna get way hotter in here again, or not. I guess it dropped immediately the second I said that. Dropped almost 10 degrees after the thermal tuner turned on. Don't really know. I mean, things are still working. Nothing's overheated. I'm gonna keep watching it for a little while longer. Okay, I'm just gonna call and say that it's good enough and it doesn't seem like it's gonna break. I put these airflow tiles here so the exhaust water would drop right here and not all the way down here. In the short term, it's cooled down everything right around here a lot. In the long term, we'll see. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it. If it breaks, we'll fix it from this point. It's too long ago to reload at this point. At least, yeah. I don't really care anymore. Anyways, so rockets. I kind of want to set foot on another planet. Oh, I need to make these high priority so they actually put the seeds in. I know there's a lot of priority creep happening right here, but well, whatever. This is gonna need a little bit of bleach stone in here. And then for what food to bring, I don't know. I guess I could just bring our good food, but you know, it can spoil at best in maximum of 20. It'll take 20 cycles if it's at 100%, and the atmosphere stays sterile fully. If it's put in at any lower than that, then we have a even less amount of time that we could be on a isle or on a planet. But I really want to get out there. I want to go and see what's on most of these planets. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just do a little short hop. First, what I'm going to do is in here. Okay, they've got all that in. Let's put in the Amosu docks. Wait, hold on. Before we do any of this, we just have. We'll intercept the third charge, so I can choose a blueprint. Yeah, okay. So how does this work? If I wanted a blossom seed, there. Wait, nope. Thought it was that one. It's not that one. There it is, a blossom seed. I need 25 databanks. Hold on, wait a minute. Cancel going to another planet. I know we were just about to. Let me go get some databanks. Shoot, yeah, I'm gonna have to take this rocket up to get databanks. Okay. Well, yeah, let's get some databanks, and we'll start some farms, actually. I've been distracted by this thing down here, which nothing's overheating. We're good. I'm paranoid that it's just gonna break on me here any second. Okay, so I was looking at the Megafrond, what it takes. I haven't really done much with them. So Megafrond requires chlorine to grow. Let me get to it. You can see here, this is the plant. It requires 54 kgs of chlorine gas a cycle, and it has to be pretty cold. It has to be negative 45 to 15. I didn't look too closely, but on this map, obviously, I do have a chlorine gas vent, and that is right here. Now, I don't know how much actual, like, average chlorine this produces. I need to break in here and actually open it up. So I might honestly just put down a manual airlock and, like, build a little room around this just so I can analyze it. So you put a gas pump in here, suck out the chlorine, and then we'd have to cool it, probably using, like, a steam turbine plus thermal aqua tuner. Not the worst. We have the power for it, and we have the ability to do that, no problem. that's just a little bit. It's a lot of effort to do that. Although I'm already going to have to probably have an active cooling system since this requires it to cold. And if I used Sleet Wheat, for instance, I would also require it cold. But if you look at Sleet Wheat, it also requires it very, very cold, but it takes dirt and water instead. So I wouldn't have to deal with chlorine and then chilling the chlorine before I pump it into the room and making sure I get enough chlorine. We have so much dirt and so much water on this map. Those two would not be a problem to get. So really what I'm thinking and what I'm saying is I think up here, once we get our data banks back from space, which this person is, Bert is cooking away on making us some data banks right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait for a second Printerceptor, and we're going to get we're going to get a Sleet Wheat grain, and we're going to get a Blossom Seed, and we're just going to use Sleet Wheat instead, and use water. Now I don't think Bristle Blossoms require any cold temperatures. They're pretty easy to grow. I think. Let me check. 5 to 30 degrees. Okay, so they need to be. They're just at the cutoff of where Sleet Wheat could grow, so I can't run them at the same temperature. So that would be because that would just be a little bit too easy. But what I think I could do is I could run the Bristle Blossom down here somewhere around like this cooling loop. That'll keep it at 15 degrees, which seems pretty much perfect for it. And then the Sleet Wheat will need an active cooling. It will need a thermal aqua tuner in the steam room, just to keep it below 5 degrees. Because I don't have anything else like that is that cold. I don't think. Pretty sure. I mean, I do have the cooling for the food, but I kind of want to keep that on its own thing because it's run off of hydrogen, and so it might not be enough cooling factor to keep a large room cold for a long time. Anyways, all I'm saying is that I need to find somewhere to build Sleet Wheat, build it in an insulated room, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sleet Wheat and Bristleberry. But once again, I think that might be a thing for next episode. Okay, we got another printable. Great. I think that's going to be something for next episode. I know it's taking a little bit longer to get into space than I would have hoped for, but as is the way with things, once you realize that you don't have anything for what you wanted to do today. So between this episode and next one, what I think I'm going to do is get the Printerceptor and get those seeds. Make sure they're in a very safe place so they don't get eaten by anything. And we'll be able to make the farms in the next episode. And maybe if I have enough time, I'll even be able to launch our first flight to another asteroid. So that's the plan for next episode. Build 2 good farms. This one we had kind of a chaos of fixing this and a few other minor things that I did kind of off camera. There was made this entire ladder through here all plastic. Few small things, but we'll keep on keeping on, and I'm pretty sure here in the next episode or 2 we will be on another planetoid. That is the goal. That is the hope. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.